Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hartland Studios. I'm Morgan, and today, apparently, I'm breaking down the E3 Avengers trailer. So, before we continue this video, guys, I'm just going to say I won't be watching the entire video all the way through. I'll just be picking out key, cool things that I found in the trailer so I can break it down. And also I'm going to be giving my thoughts and what could happen, especially also adding on to what they said at the E3 conference, as well as just what happens in the trailer. So if you haven't seen the trailer yet, I'll leave a link down below where you can go and watch that right now and then come back to this video if you would like, or you could just watch this video and see the breakdown. But you get the idea. I'm not going to be watching the whole thing. We'll just go through it bit by bit and break it down, right? So to start off, guys, in the trailer, we get our first full shot of all the Avengers, and the first thing you'll notice, or the first thing that I noticed at least, it's not blatantly obvious. The blatantly obvious is the way they look, but the first thing I noticed is, where the hell is Hawkeye? He doesn't appear to be in the game so far, and I'm a bit disappointed, I will say. I was looking forward to getting that bow and arrow action, you know. So I'm a bit disappointed that he's not in there, but you know, we still got Iron Man, Thor, Cap and Black Widow and Hulk, and they're going to be sick to play as. The second thing I also noticed was they don't have the likeness of the characters to the film. Now, I'm actually very pleased that they did this, because it shows that it's their own universe and potentially gives it that potential to actually set up a universe with the previous game, Spider-Man PS4. Now, if they do that, Marvel Games, if you do that, oh my god, that'd just be absolutely great, and I'd absolutely love it. But yeah, those are the first two things I noticed. They don't have the likeness, so they're their own original characters. They even said that in the E3 thing. Some of the designs are cool. I mean, Iron Man looks pretty much MCU, like Civil War-esque. You know, Bruce, you can't really get that messed up. Neither can you mess up Hulk. Shut up outside. He's just a green monster. Black Widow probably looks most comic accurate with her suit, and Thor, you know, he's not terrible, but he's not great. He kind of looks like, the armor kind of looks a bit meh. Now, Captain America, a lot of people have been saying Captain America sucks. Like, his costume sucks. But I'm looking at it now, and the tactical and the bulkiness of it is just, oh, it's so cool, and I love it. It looks really nice to me, and that's my thoughts on the suit. So let's move on with another bit of the trailer.
Just got a whole lot more interesting.
So the thing I noticed in that little clip was that this is a massive kind of cementing stone in the Marvel Games universe right at the moment, right? So the setting of this game is very important to Spider-Man PS4. And this is a personal theory of mine. It has not been confirmed. I thought it as soon as I saw it in the game. Other people have probably said it as well. But in Spider-Man PS4, if you played that game or if you've watched videos of it, as soon as you take a picture of Avengers Tower in that game, the first thing Spidey will say is something along the lines of, apparently they've gone West Coast, something like that.
Avengers Tower is so cool, but they're never around to use it. I think they're probably somewhere on the West Coast right now. Probably surfing or something.
Where are the Avengers in this? They're in San Francisco. That's the Golden Gate Bridge, I believe, which is on the West Coast. And it really just cements in that Marvel could be creating a game universe here, and like we could be getting like Spider-Man and Avengers, and eventually when we get all these different separate team games or separate hero games, they'll all bunch together and make one big collaboration game, and that could be really awesome. I don't know how well it'd go, but it'd be really cool, in my opinion. Or you know, even if you don't even get to play as all of them, maybe it could be like centered around like a certain team and you'd only be able to play as them, but the other characters would show up around different story missions and stuff like that. So I think that would be really cool. Personally, that would be very, 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 very awesome. That's also another reason why I think they have their own likeness, is because now that they have their own likeness, there's even more reason why they can be chucked in with Spider-Man PS4, because Spider-Man in Spider-Man PS4 doesn't have likeness to Tom Holland. He's his own Spider-Man, as we all know. He's 23 and he's been Spider-Man for 8 years. So, you know, these guys are their own Avengers as well. You know, they can do whatever they want with it potentially. Like it's got a lot of potential, and I can't freaking wait. It's gonna be amazing. Another thing that ties together this whole Washington thing, it doesn't necessarily go to Washington. No, what am I saying? Washington, San Francisco. This whole San Francisco thing is that at E3, the devs also announced that there'd be exclusive PS4 content, and that exclusive PS4 content, you know, will be available down the line after the game's out. But that leads me to think, right, so Spider-Man PS4 is an exclusive PS4 game, so are they releasing Spider-Man content in this game for PS4 only? That would be so... oh, that'd be amazing. Now I know a lot of Xbox players would miss out on that, but like that just like kind of puts in my head, because like they might not make Spider-Man content for this. If they make Spider-Man content for this game, they might not make it exclusive to PS4. But if they had any reason to make anything in this universe exclusive to PS4, it'd be Spider-Man. Anything. Like it definitely be Spider-Man. If they are, that's all I can see being PS4 exclusive, aside from, you know, like skins or something. But I don't know what PS4 exclusive skins you'd get that would actually make the fans happy. So we'll see, guys. I'm really hyped to see if they merge Spider-Man with this universe. It'll be very, very, very cool. So moving on to the next thing in this trailer.
Secure the bridge. Those weapons.
So in this clip, I think that we are getting a tiny, like 2-second clip of gameplay here. Others might say no, but I personally think we're getting actual gameplay here. I think we're getting some Iron Man flight gameplay. I also think that later in the trailer they show a bit of Hulk gameplay where he's rampaging through the blinking bridge. That's what it's called. I'm pretty sure we get a bit of Cap gameplay as well when he slams the guy into the ground and he throws his shield. That's probably cinematic, but then we see him punch a guy and slam a guy into the ground, something like that. I'm pretty sure that's gameplay as well, so that's pretty interesting to see. It looks very promising, and I can't wait, because it looks like you know, we could really be whamming some people over, like, so yeah, I'm excited to actually play the game as well as find out what the story is, because we've pretty much been told what the story is, but I'll get to that later in the reaction. Review, breakdown, same thing. Right, now moving on to this like screenshot. A lot of people are saying that this character is Taskmaster. Now it could very well be Taskmaster, as it does look like him quite a bit, but I hope to God that it's not. Not because I don't think it'd be cool in the game to have him in the game, because he's a pretty awesome villain, but that means if this is Taskmaster, then it's not like Spider-Man PS4, because the Taskmaster in Spider-Man PS4 looks a lot different to this. He has like a lot more armor and stuff like that, so that's just a little small thing that I wanted to address. I really hope it's not Taskmaster, but a lot of people are speculating this is Taskmaster. And although I won't be completely bummed out if it is Taskmaster, because he's a pretty cool villain, I'll just be bummed out of the fact that they're not gonna merge these two things and make a universe out of it. That's the only thing. So in this clip, we can see that they're looking up at the ship and they're scared. And then this is that bit of Captain America gameplay that I think we get. He slams the guy into the floor. It looks very Arkham style. But this is the big turning point of this trailer for me that had me in the feels. They killed Captain America. Look at it. They killed him. They did it, man. They didn't do it in Endgame. They did it here. So Captain America's dead. So when I said that we play as Captain America, I think my kind of take on that is that we might be able to play as him in the start of the story mode, then he'll die at this point that we're seeing right now, and then maybe when we finish the game he'll be like an unlockable free roam character. I'm obviously not the devs of the game, so I don't know, but I'm hoping we get to play as him in some shape or form. I just hope that we can't play as him in free roam during the events of the game, because if you can do that, then it kind of breaks the immersion of the pull of the game. Like, the reason why they're reassembling is because Cap is dead, and if he's alive, you kind of just like, the story's kind of pointless. So I wish they didn't kill him. I really wish they do. I was looking forward to playing as Captain America, man. That would have been cool. So that's one of the biggest letdowns of this game. But other than that, it looks really good. So I can't really complain. When it's come to an Avengers game, I've always wanted to just fly around as Iron Man, because Iron Man's my favourite Avenger. But like, I don't know. I wanted to play as Cap. I did, and now that he's not there, I'm kind of pissed off. It's the same with Hawkeye. Like, he's a criminally underrated bloody Avenger. He's so cool, especially with Crystal Dynamics' work on Lara Croft with the bow and arrow and the grapples and all the climbing and acrobatics in Lara Croft, in the recent Lara Croft games. They could have made Hawkeye a badass in the game. It would have been so cool. And now he's not in it. Well, apparently he's not in it anyway. Could be added later. Like, they've got over a year to work on this, but as of right now, he's not in there. So I'm sad. Next part is the trailer. So now we see that there's a statue of Captain America in his memory, and we don't actually get told this by the trailer, but the E3 devs said this is in fact 5 years ahead, which is a bold move considering what Endgame did. Considering what Endgame did with their 5 years ahead and the Thanos thing, this is a very bold move, because this is their original story. So if they mess this up, oh god. Also, this makes it difficult for SpiderMan to tie in, because we don't know when SpiderMan actually takes place. We can assume that it takes place in 2018, but I'm sure there's a few hints that it actually does take place in 2018. But now, when will this Avengers game take place? Like, will we not see Spider-Man in this Avengers universe for a long time? Or will they not meet up for a long time? Or will next time we see Spider-Man, he'll be like in his 30s, like, and married to Mary Jane or whatever? Like, so what is going on? What is happening? I can't wait. It needs to come out now. I need to see what's happening with this game. We need another trailer. We need more information. We've got like barely any information of this game, and it's been 2 years. I'm getting reckless. This is bad. So from that point on in the previous thing that I just mentioned, we pretty much just get like some straight up gameplay. Nothing hinting at what's gonna happen. Nothing hinting at what could happen. Nothing I can really talk about. Just some, you know, clips of fighting and stuff like that. So some cinematic stuff. So there's nothing really I can more talk about. But this actually, you know, this end card says May 2020. So that's how I know we got like a year until it comes out. I know another trailer said that it'd be exactly the like it give a more exact date. It was like 15th of May, something like that. So that's cool that is coming out soon. So we should get a lot of news on it in through this past year. Like with SpiderMan, it was announced in 2016. We got a bit of gameplay from E3 of 2017, and in early 2018 we got a show floor demo from E3, another E3, and then we got a few more trailers and they came out. So this is, you know, in terms of news, this has been a lot worse because we haven't heard anything for 2 years, and it's damn painful. But hopefully now we should get like the Game Informer coverage, the GameSpot coverage, the trailers. There's a show floor demo on of this game right now, so in about a week's time we might get actual like recording of that gameplay demo, which I hope we do because I really wanna see what that's like. So yeah, thank you for watching my breakdown of the Avengers E3 trailer. I hope you enjoyed it, and you know, you can go check out some other stuff on this channel. Obviously we have Redemption right here. Nathan, you can leave a little card here, and we have whatever you want to link here, and we have my channel here, or wherever he wants to put it, wherever he wants to put it. You can mess around with me if you want, so I'll be pointing to random shit in the corner. But basically, you know, there's some videos you can go watch and some channels you can go subscribe to. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and bye.